In similar situations like this, I try to focus on the guy with the one-hander since he hits much faster than the two-handed users. Their hits are weaker, but if they manage to use a quick combo on you, it hurts just like a two-hander. I noticed that you can't parry two-handed attacks, so you better learn how to roll on time or block them. Also, I like to control them a bit with occasionally switching to the shield and using a bash, then putting the shield away so I can do more damage with a strong attack, since you only have a fast attack while carrying a shield. You could try and use the shield more, but in my experience, you just keep blocking a lot, and eventually when you're out of stamina you get staggered and easy to hit, but you can do more crowd control with the bashes. I just prefer more aggressive style. Keep in mind that the enemy usually strikes right after the roll in your direction, so be ready for it. In order to have a high chance to land a strong attack, you can try and move away a bit, since you have a decent range on it and you're lowering the chance to get hit. The good time to strike would also be when they're really close to one another and you're at a reasonable distance from them. The range on two-handed weapons can sometimes be weird as fuck, especially when you roll away and it looks like you're miles away from the guy, but he still hits you. That will never happen if you roll on time correctly though. Watch out for the purple hammer because it applies the most annoying buff, preventing your stamina to regain. I missed the time bash, so I get hit hard here, in no time that can turn the fight around. When you manage to kill one guy, it becomes much easier, but still you need to be on your toes for those big two-handed combo attacks. In the next demonstration with the same guys, they all spawn with the one-handed weapons. I find this much harder since if they manage to get a combo on me at the same time, it's lights out. But we can parry their ass a lot here. Try not roll like a maniac all the time since you'll end up losing a lot of stamina you could use for the attacks. Use the chance to chain at least 2 attacks on them, since you have a chance to stagger the enemy even with the fast attacks. I noticed that the guys with the two-hander have a higher chance of resisting the stagger from the fast attack, and they usually just continue to execute their chain attack, although much slower, allowing you to roll away somewhat easier. If you paid attention there, that looked like a partial parry. I didn't take the damage from that guy, but he didn't stop his chain attack and didn't get staggered, but I evaded any further damage with a roll. If you have the skill to attack with the jetpack, it can be also something to think about in these situations, but I don't have it here because in this playthrough I'm focusing on the bow and the range combat. That's why I can't really show you here how to use a two-hander in these situations, but it shouldn't be much different. You got to watch out and not make a lot of space between you and the NPCs for the reason you can see here. They use cheat codes and spawn a gun. In a sword fight. Come on. That also counts for the jetpack. If you fly higher than you should, they shoot you down like a pigeon. And the third demonstration, we're gonna fight these guys in the desert, and they all have a two-hander and some poison on them too. The terrain that you're fighting can also be crucial. You can maneuver quite a bit if you're in a similar situation like me here. This dude with the skull above his head hits unusually fast combo with a two-hander, so when I got hit there I was surprised. More angry, but still. Like I said before, if you try and fly, most of the NPCs get the guns, and these bandits are especially annoying because they shoot a grenade which will throw you on the ground, and as soon as you get up, you get another one. Until you're dead. Like the regular bullets weren't annoying enough. This makes me like the Alps more, seriously. Screw you bandits. Anyway, since they all have a two-hander, you can't parry, so time those rolls and block if necessary. I didn't use the shield here, just tried to evade and strike hard, and when I got them all so close to each other, I used the advantage of range and struck hard and did a crap ton of damage. So I hope these few examples shows you that you can efficiently fight with multiple opponents with just a little bit of practice. The game has a lot more options that you can use in a fight, but I wanted to show that melee combat has much more depth than some people think. If you liked the video and learned something, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel for more content. See you in the next one.